Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I literally just finished my workout. You could see my weights are there. If you were in my stories, you could see like I literally was just using those weights. And I was saying that I'm going live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday for the month of March. And if I don't do it in the morning, it ain't gonna happen. Even though I work from home, I create my own schedule. Even people that I train, I don't travel anymore to train clients. For my health and wellness business, that's at home. And also I have transitioned my personal training to also be at home. And even though I could go live at any time, for me, the trigger or the trigger for me to be like, okay, it's time to go live is literally right after my workout, because 99% of the time I ain't gonna go live after in the middle of the day. I just won't. So I hope you guys are doing awesome and you were able to check out yesterday's live, which was all about mobility. I have a ton of people reaching out to me that was so thankful and grateful for the mobility. And you know, I'm excited to come today and share with you three lessons that I have learned when it comes to success and growth in business, because I always talk about fitness, nutrition, wellness, working out, and I don't know if people know that, yeah, I do personal training, but I also have a health and wellness business that I'm growing on the side, and I share that with others. So I was like, why not talk about it today? Because I'll fall into my comfort, which is fitness and nutrition. I'll fall into that comfort. I've been doing that for years. And, you know, my whole goal is to step out of that comfort zone, to really share. What else does 𝐿'Elisha do? Well, 𝐿'Elisha runs a pretty successful home-based business. It's on the up and up. My goal is to expand it even more. And I wanted to share with you some things that I've learned throughout the years. So I need to put glasses on, y'all. This is what happens. This is what happened. Right at the age of like 48, 47, I was like, why can't I see? So here we are. So I want you guys to let me know, how many of you guys, because I know I have a lot of entrepreneurs that follow me here. So how many of you watching this live is in business, whether it is a brick and mortar, at home, network marketing, travel, whatever it is. If you're in business, you don't have to tell me your company. Just let me know, like, yep, girl, I got a business. It's an at-home business. Or, yep, girl, I got a business, brick and mortar, real estate, whatever it is you're doing. Let me know if you're an entrepreneur like myself. I would want to find out how many people in here. So I'm going to be looking down at my notes because, again, I had my assistant help me with making sure I got these key points down. Because, you know, sometimes I tend to be like all over the place and I don't follow the structure. So I'm working on that. I'm working on following the structure. So number one thing is success requires growth mindset. Y'all, right now I'm a part of a book club. We are reading 10x is easier than 2x. And what I love about this book club is I would say about 99% of us in there are entrepreneurs. You don't have to be an entrepreneur to be a part of this book club. But we focus heavily on mindset, because at the end of the day, if you don't have a strong sense of unwavering belief within yourself and your capabilities, you will not be successful in business at all, because you're always going to feel like you're not capable, you're not able. And I teeter in and out of that at times, but that's why I love the fact that I'm a part of this book club, because we really consistently focus on mindset. This morning I listened to 45 minutes of that book, and you know, it's all about making that shift. It's one of the main things, because other people, like I see people that I believe in and I know, like, girl, you're gonna do so good in XYZ, but if you have doubt, if you're don't believe in yourself, you're gonna hit a brick wall. You're not really gonna go that far. And I want you guys to know that this is an consistent journey, okay? The most successful people out there are always focusing on mindset and growth and learning and personal development. So I want you guys to know that, you know, it's not about being perfect. I want you guys to remember that. Not about being perfect, not about thinking that you have to be 100% perfect to be able to be successful in business, or you have to have full on, like my mindset is sound. Everybody has their days. So I want you guys to know that when I first started, I was thinking perfect strategy, but that's not the reality. Okay, so I want you guys to know that personal growth, personal development, having that mind shift, reframe your failure. So what if you fail? Look at it as a lesson, you know, and sometimes that can be tough, but hey, if you keep doing the same failure over and over and over, it's like, okay, what did I learn from that? What do I need to change to make it happen? And just shift that mind frame. That is so important. Also protect your energy, y'all. Hey, Destiny, protect your energy. Let me tell you something. You want to be successful at something, you want to do something, you got to protect your energy. Be very strategic and mindful of who you are sharing your journey with or what you want to do. Because working on connect. Okay, there it is. It was trying to reconnect. Focus on personal development, podcasting. I'm a part of a book club, and I'm also doing a Manifest the Life That You Deserve training as well. It's extensive. So I want you guys to know that that is the first thing, one of the first lessons. Get that in order, and it's a constant journey. Lesson number 2, the power of consistency and discipline. Ooh, Jesus Lord. Discipline over everything, whether you like it or not. Because I can tell you, depending on the business that you have, entrepreneurship is the same mundane thing. It's like a lot of people might have like when it comes to a job, you have to do the same thing consistently every day. That is the same thing when you're an entrepreneur. You have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined to show up every single day and do the work. The good thing is you ain't got to work 20 hours a day. You have to have that mindset set, and then you have to be disciplined. If you say you gonna reach out, message, email, call 10 people, get it done. Be disciplined in doing it. If it's 10 people a week, I don't care if you do 10 on one day, or if you do 2, 5 days a week, or you do 5, get the 10 done. You are disciplined. You said that you're going to do it. You need to be consistent. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. Nobody that we look up to woke up one day and all of a sudden they're amazing. No. And they're still working on being amazing. They're still working on creating that consistency and, you know, making sure you're disciplined and you're showing up every single day. You want to kind of focus on, let's say when it comes to health and wellness, I'm going to tap into that, my comfort zone. Like I tell with my clients, you can work out once a week or twice a week or whatever it is you're doing, but you can't just do it for like a month and expect boom, bam, bing, I'm good. It's a consistent journey. It's a disciplined journey. There are many days I don't want to work out. I don't feel like it. This is too hard. I don't feel like lifting weights. As much as I love it, as much as it's non-negotiable for me, there are days that I'm there, but I know what the results are. I know long term what my life will be like if I'm consistently making my health a priority. It's just going to be up and up and up and up and up and up, and I would truly live in my best health by taking care of myself, even if I don't feel like it on certain days. And that is the same thing when it comes to your business. Being consistent, being disciplined, doing what you say you're going to do, and do it and show up every single day. And that discipline and consistency looks different Everybody's business is different. I know for me, within the business that I'm in, we have a lot of people that have full-time jobs, but they know how valuable it is to have some sort of additional income coming in, especially now. Especially now. And I say to them, hey, when I'm disciplined and consistent and I sit down, I can get everything done literally in probably an hour to an hour and a half, like the most important steps. And I say to them, you can do the same thing too. If you know you want better, you have to be willing to like do the mundane, a boring, same thing consistently, because like with your health, long term, what is that going to bring you? Financial freedom. That will look different for everybody. Additional income, financial freedom, whatever your goals are, it's eventually going to come to pass. So I hope that makes sense. And I want you guys to kind of tell me, what is the one habit that you know you should be doing for your business growth, but you don't do consistently? I can tell you one of them. I'm doing it right now. Going live. Going live. I have no problem with going live. I'm not scared of going live. I'm not intimidated by going live. I know I'm human. I'll flumber my words. That's why I have my notes. I know at times I'll forget shit. I'll be like, oh God, I didn't put that in there. But guess what? It's not about being perfect. Mindset, it's not about being perfect. You work on it consistently. You're disciplined with the actions. I want you guys to tell me, what is one of the main things you should be doing for leveling up, for growth, for value, whatever it is for your business that you're not doing it. I'm doing it right now for me. That's showing up every day, at least 5 days a week in the live. So I want you guys to share that with me. And lesson number 3, which is the third one, you want to build trust and don't really forcefully sell. You really want to build trust because people do shop, buy from who they trust. Perfect example, and I'm going to use Costco. Costco does not advertise. Costco does not do commercials. Costco doesn't have ads. Costco don't do none of that. But why is it? I believe it's the #1 membership-based shopping space. Word of mouth and trust. People know. I know my auntie, my tanty, my grandmother, my this, my that. They're over 45, 47 years in business, and they have gained that momentum from word of mouth and trust. People just be like, okay, I'm just going to trust. I'm going to trust my cousin because she said go Costco, so I'm just going to go. My cousin shops there, so I'm just going to go. They connect with it because they know somebody else that have done it. So as a business person, you want to gain that trust with people and not really focus on selling. One of the reasons why I love the business that I have is because of what we offer. And I love the practicality of it. The products that we offer, it's stuff that the world, everybody uses on a consistent basis. And when I do share it with others, I let people know, like, I personally, thank God, I don't personally sell the products. So I don't have to deal with that aspect of it. If your business is like that, where you have to personally sell the products or ship the products, which is what I don't do, you really need to focus on sharing and gaining trust with your audience, with your people. You know, you want to give them solutions to what problems they might have. For me, within my business, the solution for me is effectiveness and sufficientness and ship to your door. Practical, simple products that everybody's using. So you really want to make sure, depending on what you have, you want to show how that fit into that person's lifestyle and how it will make things easier for them, and fulfill the goal that they might have. So if you're in jewelry, your goal for that person is they're looking for pieces of jewelry, or they might need it for a business that they might have, or they might need it for an event, or they just want to dress up every single day and look super cute. You can let them know, hey, I got what you need. Here it is. I want to share it with you versus selling it. And you gain that trust by educating people and letting them know what you offer, what you have, who you are, what you're about. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned is, like I mentioned, serve before selling, building trust, offering that value. And for me, with what I do, I am all about health and wellness. So for me, it was a perfect fit because that is something, having your health, making sure that you are a priority is a huge value to so many people's lives. So I think beyond the physical when it comes to the business that I'm in and why I choose what I did. It was more of physically looking a certain way in the health and wellness space. It was like long term, what do I offer someone? Can this provide long term growth, health, success for that individual that I share what I am with or who I've partnered with? So I hope all these tips are making sense to you guys. Get that mindset focused, which is number one. I'm going to scroll up to get you the exact wording because I had the exact wording. Success requires a growth mindset. Lesson number one. Remember that. You want to have the power of consistency and discipline with the action that you're doing. And you want to focus on building trust and not just forcefully selling to the person. And I want to remind you guys about that. So I want you guys to drop in the comment section your biggest takeaway. Was this helpful? Did I answer any questions? Or are you someone that's saying to yourself like, oh my gosh, I need to improve on all of these, or I need to improve on none of these, or I do all of, like, share with me your biggest takeaway and, how has this helped you? And I appreciate every single one of you. I hope this made sense to you. And I will see you. That's a wrap on my end, y'all. That's a wrap. 10:12. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I will see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate every single one of you that hopped on. Please tag a friend or two or three. Let them know, hey, Alicia was live today. I think, girl, we need to check this out. You need to check this out. All right? Peace out. See you in the next one.